I made this impression mat with silicone by first making this part an impression with plasticine clay, and then I poured the silicone into it and it formed this negative image. So that's what you're going to see me use today when I make a pineapple soap, continuing with the island and Hawaiian themed soaps that I'm making right now. So maybe you want to start one of your own pineapples. Okay, soaping about 73 degrees today. So my lye solution, 73 degrees also. Let's see, just thinking ahead what I'm going to do. Before I start soaping, I have to have a really clear idea on what I'm going to do, otherwise I'll mess up. What you think? Clyde, you often mess up, but part of this one's going to be unfragranced, and I'm soaping this upside down, so it's a little different for me. Okay, so I am going to pour the part that's unscented first. Then get my fragrance in there. Great pineapple jasmine scent. Just doing emulsification for this part. This is going to be the actual meat of the pineapple. Two different colors, like a yellow orange and a really light yellow, just like the inside of a pineapple. And it doesn't matter if this one's a little more thick. Looks like that yellow really turned orange in this too, and it's going to be okay as long as I've got two different colors. I'll get this other color in there. Light traces starting there, and I'm going to use my new frother for the little melts. That works so well. So even for a bigger cup like this, it's a little light when blending it, but it works perfect for the cups. And I wouldn't want to stick my big blender in this one. Okay, I think I've got all the moving parts taken care of. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my prepared mold as I showed you and pour all of this in there, or maybe some of it. Brush it in. Got this silicone brush. I don't want to use too much of this, but I am going to use a spatula to stop the fall of this a little bit. And that's about all I want there. The rest is going to go in the pineapple main part of the batch for some swirls. And then I don't want to forget that I prepared some green mica for mica line. And I'm going to spray that. Combine my yellow with the rest of this. There, perfect consistency. Oh, it's so creamy. And I can get all this in there. So remember, the bottom of this mold is actually going to be the top of the soap. So I don't really have to save any colors for the top. Stir that up quite a bit. And I think I'm just gonna put this on there like that first. Aiming for the center. Look at that, so creamy. I do have a better tool. And I think I can pour the rest of this now. I knew the soap level is going to be a little higher because that impression mat down below is pretty thick. But I also know that I'm going to be planing off some of this bottom. And I have a mold nearby to take care of the extra. Okay, so here is the pineapple soap, and it's not much to see on the top, but we'll see if the impression mat down below worked out well when we unmold it. So here's the leftover soap that I had that couldn't fit in the mold, so that'll be a good tester soap for me. Smells awesome. And this is my planer, and I'll leave a link in the description box and where I got it. I got it at a conference, but I know that she sells this online as well. It's a heavy duty, it'll last forever, solid stainless steel. And this is the little joint where I put the two impression mats together. So I'm just going to plane that off, make it nice and smooth before I cut the soap. Takes several passes, and this has a nice little catch on the edge of the counter too, so I can push this and it'll stay in place. It's getting there. One more pass should be good. Yeah, that's nice. There's still a little, do it one more time. I could get away with just having a few little pockets or dimples, but I think that's nice and smooth. Okay, so we'll cut this. I'm ready to cut this. It's early in the morning, it's really quiet. That looks like a pineapple texture. That's a surprising way that that part poured. But I really like the end. It smells like pineapple in here. I really like that texture of the swirls inside. That's one nice thing about making videos, in addition to sharing them, is that if you're wondering how you did something and forgot, you can always look back on it. I kind of almost don't remember what I did. I think I just stirred it a bunch in the pot. Didn't have to worry about it turning to mud because the colors are all compatible, and there really wasn't that much of the darker color. Turned out to be a really nice pineapple color, and that just really reminds me, I wish I could say I planned that, of the very end edges of a pineapple slice. Nice hard bars. It's pretty consistent bar to bar, that little shape of that brownish orange. Just a little hint of that green mica line. Wow. Pineapples do that too. That's pretty cool. I want to continue this island or Hawaiian themed soap for a couple more soaps, but I'm not quite sure what to do next. And when I was growing up, the north shore of the island of Oahu was, as far as you could see, it was fields of pineapple and sugarcane. And I haven't been back in a long time, but people say that's all gone now. And my dad, when he was growing up, worked in the pineapple fields. He was saying how hard work that was, because the leaves of the pineapple are like little serrated swords, so they had to wear thick clothes in the hot weather. But boy, my dad knew how to pick out a sweet pineapple. And I'm happy to be growing another pineapple. It's got fruit on it right now and everything. Just started from a fruit top. And if you look back, maybe I'll link that. I'll show you how I grew it and how I cut pineapple. Also taught by my relatives in Hawaii. So this is the cutting of island pineapple and the making of. Hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for shopping in the Vibrant Soap website and for finding me on Instagram if you have done that already. Yeah, getting a lot of attention there. And we'll see you next week for the next video, whatever that might be. Bye, everybody.